Ilara, a young woman with a thirst for adventure, lived in a quaint village nestled beside a whispering forest. Her days were filled with ordinary routines, yet she yearned for something extraordinary. One crisp autumn afternoon, while exploring the attic of her grandmother's ancient house, Ilara stumbled upon a small wooden box tucked away in a dusty corner. It was unassuming, plain, and seemingly insignificant. Curiosity tugged at her, and she gently lifted the box. It felt strangely warm to the touch, as if a tiny heart beat within. As she carefully opened the lid, a soft golden light spilled out, illuminating the attic with an ethereal glow. Inside, nestled on a bed of faded velvet, lay a single, smooth grey stone, pulsing with a gentle light. Intrigued, Ilara reached out and touched the stone. A jolt of energy surged through her, a tingling sensation that spread from her fingertips to her toes. The attic seemed to shimmer and shift around her, the dust motes dancing in the golden light like tiny sparkling fairies. The air crackled with an unseen energy, and Ilara felt a sense of wonder she had never experienced before. The stone felt strangely familiar, as if it had been waiting for her. It seemed to hum with a silent melody, a song only she could hear. Ilara closed her eyes, letting the warmth of the stone seep into her skin, a comforting embrace that chased away the shadows of the old attic. She knew with a certainty that defied logic that this stone was special, a key to a world she had only dreamed of. The next morning, Ilara awoke to a world that seemed subtly different. The colours of her garden appeared more vibrant, the songs of the birds more melodic. She felt a heightened awareness of her surroundings, as if her senses had been finely tuned. The world felt alive with a magic she hadn't noticed before. As she walked through the village, she noticed small, delightful changes. Wilting flowers suddenly bloomed, their petals unfurling in bursts of colour. A grumpy old shopkeeper greeted her with a smile, his usual frown replaced by a twinkle in his eye. Even the stray cat that usually hissed at her rubbed against her legs, purring contentedly. Ilara felt a strange warmth spreading through her chest, a feeling of connection to everything around her. She noticed the intricate patterns of the leaves on the trees, the delicate dance of the butterflies in the meadow. The world seemed to whisper secrets to her, secrets she was only beginning to understand. The stone, tucked safely in her pocket, pulsed with a gentle rhythm against her skin. It was a constant reminder of the magic she now carried within her, a silent promise of the wonders yet to come. Ilara felt a sense of anticipation, a thrill of excitement for the journey that lay ahead. She knew deep in her heart that her life was about to change forever. One evening, while walking by the whispering forest, Ilara felt an irresistible pull towards the ancient trees. The stone in her pocket thrummed with energy, guiding her deeper into the woods. As she ventured further, the trees seemed to part, revealing a hidden clearing bathed in moonlight. In the center of the clearing stood a magnificent oak tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like ancient arms. The tree glowed with a soft, ethereal light, and Ilara felt a sense of awe wash over her. As she approached the tree, the stone in her pocket pulsed with increasing intensity, resonating with the energy of the ancient oak. Suddenly the stone slipped from her grasp and floated towards the tree. It embedded itself in the trunk, and a wave of pure magic erupted outwards, enveloping Ilara in a swirling vortex of light. The forest around her transformed, the trees shimmering with iridescent colours, the air alive with sparkling particles of light. Ilara felt a surge of power coursing through her veins, a connection to the very essence of the forest. She could hear the whispers of the wind, the rustling of the leaves, the heartbeat of the earth beneath her feet. The world around her vibrated with magic, and she was a part of it, connected to it in a way she had never imagined possible. Section 4. Embracing the magic, a new perspective. When the light subsided, Ilara stood in the heart of the transformed forest, feeling a profound sense of peace and wonder. The world around her shimmered with an unseen energy, a symphony of light and sound. She felt a deep connection to the living world, a sense of belonging she had never known before. Her perception had shifted, her eyes now open to the magic that had always been present but hidden from her view. She saw the intricate patterns of the spiderwebs glistening with dew, the delicate dance of the fireflies in the twilight, the silent communication of the trees through their interwoven roots. Ilara realized that the magic wasn't just in the stone, but within her all along. The stone had merely awakened it, unlocking her hidden potential, revealing the extraordinary within the ordinary. She felt a surge of gratitude for this newfound awareness, for the gift of seeing the world with enchanted eyes. Empowered by this realization, Ilara felt a sense of purpose, a desire to share the wonder she had discovered. She knew that the world needed magic, needed to see the beauty and interconnectedness of all things. And she, with the help of the awakened stone, was ready to share it. Section 5. The Ripple Effect, Sharing the Wonder. Ilara returned to her village, her heart filled with the magic of the forest. She carried the wonder within her, radiating a gentle light that touched everyone she encountered. The villagers noticed a change in her, a newfound spark in her eyes, a quiet confidence in her step. She began to share her experiences, telling stories of the enchanted forest, of the talking trees and the dancing fireflies. She showed them the beauty in the everyday, the magic in the mundane. At first they were skeptical, but as Ilara continued to share her wonder, their hearts began to open. Slowly, the village began to transform. Gardens flourished with vibrant colors, the air filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. The villagers rediscovered the joy in simple things, the pleasure of a shared meal, the comfort of a kind word. The magic of the forest, carried by Ilara's spirit, began to ripple through the community. Children started to see fairies dancing in the moonlight, the elderly rediscovered the forgotten stories of their ancestors, and the once grumpy shopkeeper began to offer his wares with a smile. The village, once ordinary, was now touched by a sense of wonder, a reminder of the magic that exists within and around us. Section 6. Seeds of Potential. The journey continues. Ilara's journey had just begun. She knew that the stone was not the source of the magic, but a catalyst, a key that unlocked the potential within herself and within others. The true magic resided in the ability to see, to appreciate, to connect with the wonder that surrounds us. She continued to explore the forest, learning from the trees, the animals, the very earth beneath her feet. She discovered that the world was full of hidden magic, waiting to be revealed. And she, with her awakened senses, was ready to explore it all. Ilara knew that her purpose was to share the magic, to plant seeds of wonder in the hearts of others. She realized that everyone carries a spark of magic within them, waiting to be ignited. And she, with her stories and her spirit, would help them find it. The journey of transformation was a continuous process, a path of discovery and wonder. And Ilara, the girl who once yearned for something extraordinary, had found it not in a distant land, but within herself and within the everyday magic of the world around her.